Just crash. What do you just crash? Hello everybody. Here we go. I actually did this before. This is like my third time building these, but I'll do a bunch of redstone contraptions where I can, you know, show you how to build redstone like so. Okay, hold on. Gotta go. That said, goodbye. Apparently this thing also works with mining. You only have to use one. Go. Actually, never mind. It does, but it doesn't. Hold on. I'll show you guys how this redstone clock can be implemented into mining. Oh, good. This isn't even talking. Well, I mean, this clock is in the redstone videos. So, this isn't even a main clock. Like, I don't really use it so much. And yeah, you would put this thing over here, and I guess you would have to make like a bridge to it. And then like, you just go mining. It's a pretty efficient way to mine, not gonna lie. Okay, anyways, I'm probably getting sidetracked, but I kinda want to do this, it's fun. Okay, hold on guys. I know you cannot go vertically down in Minecraft or horizontal to the side. Okay, now yeah, you just place that there. Oh wait. Oh god, I thought I was gonna die. Look at that, we're mining, boys. I would've died. Look at this. But yeah, that's just an example of a redstone clock. Anyways, let's get on to this example of redstone clock. The first clock on our system. The observer clock. You can see it, and you can tell it's a pretty good design. It could, from, sorry, I hate it when it does that. Put on one side, Minecraft. Alright, but yeah, you can see it can go both ways, either ways. You can push it either way, and you can, you know, make it horizontal or vertical. And let's actually work on it. So you want to place a piston here, and you know, actually not a piston yet. You want to place an observer facing one way. Put a piston like so, facing the redstone output part. Then put a piston, or sorry, an observer facing the other way. A lever and a wall block, and boom, there you go. That's it. That's your entire clock. You can slow it down a bit if you like. I doubt it'll work. There you go. You can slow it down a bit, but yeah. And that I mean like this is your redstone. No, that won't work. That is. You can even add a bit of delay. Yeah, it's not really gonna work. Anyways, yeah. There you go. That's a design. Let's go to our inventory and when let's go to this. You again need your building block. Again, we are in the redstone segment. Before I get on with the block time, you probably go count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 things. I might add some along the stream. 16 designs that you guys might want to use. I don't know. I don't really remember much of categories. Let's do this. The computer, do I have a level? Oh, you're in. I lost my phone. Hold on. That's what I hate it when this happens. You know, I don't care about YouTube. And you guys know something silly? YouTube always tells me like a couple of minutes later after I'm like streaming, hey, Rick is really good streaming. It's kind of odd. Yeah, let's just. I forgot this one. Yeah, so you gotta place these in like sort of diagonal position. Make sure to leave these blocks untouched, right? So you can place redstone torches on them. Just so you like burn them out and things. Yeah. Put that redstone torch right in there. See, that's gonna go like that. Since we've got 2 redstone torches, you know, I'm just gonna do an output. And there's 2 ways you can do it though. You can do it like so, where it's like that. Or you can just place a block right there. Place a redstone torch right there. And place this repeater right here. I gotta say, like, this is more of a complicated design. I think it just makes it go even faster though. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways guys, let's move on to a more just quieter design. Look at this one. Goes like this. Pretty quiet, no piston moving. And the first server clock's pretty quiet, but yeah, this thing's a bit more quieter. So let's just see what our materials are. These are the only things you're gonna need. First, you want to carve a 6x6 hole. Just fill it up with wool. You don't necessarily have to use wool, I'm just using wool. Place the redstone torch there, power that off. Place a repeater there. No ticks required. You can add more ticks or extend this to give more delay, but you don't have to. I'm gonna make it 3 ticks on either side. Oh, look at that, you don't have to do anything much. I think I might actually, you know, just like build this thing on my single player Let's Play world. This thing is actually cool. Moving on. I've got this thing. Woohoo! The observer clock. Kinda cool, kinda not cool. Just move this, I'll just do it right away. And this is actually, I'm actually gonna give an explanation to this. Most of them, I'm actually gonna give an explanation. Hold on, I forgot to give an explanation for all of these. How this works is that these two are updating each other at the same time, crossing a loop. How this one works is these redstone torches are turning on and off, on and off. When the one brights out, the other one goes, and you can either take a repeater output or do this clock thing. And this will just power the repeaters and yeah. This thing is just going in a loop as down I explained, and this thing, you're just moving, you know, things from hoppers back and forth, back and forth. You want to add a redstone operator, and these just little redstone dots will walk through hoppers. You might be thinking, but that's done, right? No, you still have to go ahead and put that there. And see, it'll give you, you know, comparator output. That's it. Yeah. And so I don't know how to explain this one. This is my favorite redstone clock, though. It's my favorite because it's so fast and one of the first ones I ever learned. It's called the fast repeater clock. And actually, almost none of these except for this one was my design. This one was specifically and personally my design, trying to replicate, you know, a TNT powered concrete maker. I failed, yet I managed to create a new redstone clock with this handy. I don't know who made this one, but it's pretty useful. This is actually the easiest one of our builds. You don't even have to carve the hole in here. You just gotta, you know, just put a 4x4 and then just a lever right here. Put just a block and a lever right there so you can power this comparator and have it set on loop. There. You might be thinking it's not doing that. You need to put it on subtract mode so it works. Oh yeah, now I'm not bored, I'm tired. Now this is working, it's trying to subtract its redstone and give a redstone output. So this is 15 and this is as well. It's gonna be giving 15 but then subtracting 15, making it go in the loop. It's kind of confusing. Let's move on with the next one, huh? Oh boy, it's slowest clock here. Let's wait for it to, go. Oh, there it is. It's basically gonna take a long time. I mean, a long time. So this technology, you're gonna get a new spot, and of course, I'm gonna, record on that. But yeah, I think it's the slowest clocks that are gonna be featured in this video. And for good reasons. You might not want the fastest redstone clock in the world yet. I'm still going to show you how to build it. It's similar to our hopper clock we had some time ago, 2 circuits ago. And you want to do the exact same base. You do not build a hopper clock. You want to put these 2 redstone comparators here. Then put wool or any block on either side. Put 2 redstone dots there, leading on to 2 pistons, and you can either wire this either of both ways, or whatever you want to say it or call it. You put either a redstone torch right here, or you put a redstone block. I'd say if you want to go with something cheap, go for a redstone torch. If you want to do something a bit more expensive, go for the redstone clock. Just place a bunch of things here. Just wait for it to go. And this thing stops receiving output, it'll retract, pushing this one forward, and then it'll just loop around like that. Let's continue. Now we're on to something called monostable circuits. These circuits are actually used a lot in many redstone contraptions. These are used to give off 1 tick redstone output. Here's the first sign, a pretty simple and a common redstone clock. Oh, sorry, not clock, a redstone monostable circuit. This is one of the first ones you'll learn as a redstone creator, not just content creator. So you want to carve out a couple of spaces and then either put a repeater or carve out 1 more space and put some redstone. Here, you can do it either 2 ways again. This is the repeater method where you just put the repeaters or the redstone dust. Keep in mind that if you do redstone dust, you're gonna have to switch and swap them out. Meaning it's gonna have to be like this, and this thing is gonna have to be like that. And then for both of them, you place a piston there with a block on top, and then just a button to give an output. You can tell it's giving off 1 tick pulses. And it's alright, guys. Let's continue on with our work, and let's get ourselves this. A better monostable. You want to get just all these resources. It's really not that hard. You only need 1 of each. And they're gonna get rid of 1 item anyways. So let's just build it how I did there. There you go. That's literally all you need. A dropper facing upwards with a comparator taking the output from the hopper. That's it, and then you just wanna, put an item in your dropper, and oh, maybe you want a more quieter this time, because honestly, why would you want something that's so loud and you'd have to, hear a piston working? I don't know. This one actually doesn't take any timing circuits, and I know that one was kind of quiet, but hey, this is better, because it takes more time, yet it's less of redstone work. I'm gonna dig out a 2x4 hole and only fill in 6 holes like so. Put a button on this side. Get yourself a redstone torch, which I think of that. Yep, I believe it should be something like that. Don't light up the place like the visit list 1012. Both of them go so. And for that, then you just place something like that. Boom, something like that, and then. It's basically I swear to God, my phone is annoying me. Shut up. Okay, what was it? Yeah, and this thing is basically working with a locking repeater mechanism. Basically, these both power this lock repeater. Yet when these turn off, this thing gives this not only unlocks the repeater, but this gives off one redstone tick towards us. There's one that is just quiet and detects any redstone update whatsoever. Oh yeah, this is pretty much your best monostable circuit. The observer, hold on, I'm gonna make a specific place for the observer. Sorry about this and the Spanish speaking guys, that's how I sometimes count. I just count in Spanish instead of English because I'm more comfortable with Spanish. This is pretty much your best thing. If you have this, you're pretty much lucky, and I know I did that off center. But screw it. It's called the observer. Instead of actually just showing you guys not only how it works, but I'm also going to show you guys how to craft it. Okay, so I realize this is going to take a long time, but hey, what the heck? We're already doing this. Let's do this. So yeah, you guys are actually going to see me add something that I forgot. I never thought of doing this. I mean, this is pretty much this is a creative thing to do. That's not a villager. That's a dying villager. Where's my nether quartz? Am I not seeing it? Ah, here it is. This is me being silly and dumb. Okay, villager grunt noises to say looking for things. Okay, here we go. Wait, hold on. No, we're not done yet. Oh, the white quartz. There we go. Here we go. Like there we go. And that's the crafting recipe. I'm not gonna redo it. There you go. This basically just gives an output. This acting gives an output, basically your best monostable. Alright, we're done. What might these be called? T flip-flops. I swear guys, they don't actually have to do anything with the clothing item. I mean, I know the T stands for something, but I don't know what the rest stand for. Yeah, this is pretty much just your basic common T flip-flop. Just your common monostable circuit, but with, you know, here, I'll explain right now. Hold on, let's just place all these blocks. Just your monostable circuit. If you want to see how to make a monostable circuit, let's go back in the stream. And yeah, I know I'm using different wall colors. I like different wall colors. I'll place that there. Here's where things go interesting. You guys know this as a monostable circuit. I think this is a falling edge or rising edge. I don't really remember. It's one of these. You have to place a piston right here. Block right there. You only have to carve out one block, put a redstone torch, and then a repeater. That's all you have to do. This is just a common monostable facing out. Just facing that. That's pretty much all you have to do. I suck at explaining things. You can see. Here, let me show you how this. Let me tell you how this works. Sticky pistons, when they receive 0 or 1 tick output, will spit out their block. So what we're doing is using a monostable circuit, a circuit designed to make pistons spit out their blocks, or use 1 tick of delay, meaning that you're gonna spit out your block. The piston's gonna spit out their block. We're using that to our advantage by putting this piston here, making it spit out its block, powering having the redstone torch power this block and powering this. Kind of weird to explain, I know, but it works. That's all you need to know. I don't really want to go too into definition to this thing. I mean, it doesn't really work for me. I don't know why. I maybe put the hopper in the wrong place. Don't know. I don't know, cause what if it is the item? Alright, hold on. I think I might have to fix this one myself. Let's just do that. Then we just gotta move this button here. Where's it getting stuck at? Oh, it didn't put my button in. Oh. Alright, so the button is right there. What the heck? Do I need to power all of these individually? Ah, this is broken. You guys can tell I don't know how to use this. But if you don't want to just spam the button without any, any help, this is actually a more difficult design for people who want to challenge. Oh boy, here's the one I hate the most, because honestly it just is a lot of work. It's simple challenge, you're the one I hate the most. Because honestly, dude, this thing is so hard to get, because you have to get, I think that's it. Yeah. 2 ticks on that one. Then you have to lock this one who has 4 ticks. Then you have to also do this. It's very confusing, guys. Even for me, who's built this thing, this was very confusing to build. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is it taking power? Yep, it's taking power from that. Therefore, locking. There we go. That's it. We did it, guys. Then, as you can see, it toggles either on and off, meaning that you can take your repeater output from that thing, or from the redstone torch. There you go. That's how it works, guys. Ta-da! It's actually pretty quiet and fun to use and mess around with. Just don't spam it or it's gonna break. My least favorite things. Here we go. What's it called? Pulse extenders. Yay! Let's build this for a 3rd time. Okay, why did I use my pulse extender? Alright, yeah, so it's a stupid pulse extender thing. I don't like it. It broke one of my favorite redstone entrapments. I had to fix it manually. I'm such against pulse extenders. I don't like them. I mean, they're really good redstone circuits. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, I don't really like them. Let's just build this extender. Oh, long extender. No, get that off track mode. That's not gonna work off track mode. You can tell it's just gradually lowering. Alright, so how you build it, you have to place a redstone block here. You're going to take the output from redstone dust, or a comparator, or a repeater. Let's just use a repeater for now. Then you want to place 2 redstone dust here, and then, a comparator going just forward in one direction, and then a comparator going backwards in one direction. You're gonna see that there, you got a repeat yet. When you try to turn it on, it just doesn't power these. That's because you have to place 2 like that, like so. How it works is they're each getting, they're each comparing and repeating the same output, because that's what they do. They take the same output they get. The same output they get is the same one they show you. If you have so much giving out the same output, it's gonna just slowly decrease. It's kinda hard to tell, but hey, I mean hard to tell, it's hard to explain. Alright guys, here we got one of my favorite ones because it doesn't require much things. That's part, you know, it's easy when it has a hole in the middle. And this system might as well just have a hole in the middle because it's super easy to build. I want to build a 9x9 area here. And again, I'm not bored or anything, I'm just tired. I know it sounds like I'm bored, and I can just hear my voice. Just, I know that's most likely how it sounds. If I'm not even dumber. But hey, I'm just bored right now. Or not? Yeah, I'm bored. When I'm tired, I'm bored. I guess I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. No, I don't. I never do actually saying. I never really do know what I'm saying. So what's the point in trying to decipher what I'm saying? Alright, this is pretty confusing, guys. Alright, let's build this similar to how it was. I don't remember how to build this at all. I think now I remember how to build this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that was 2 here. 1, 2. Alright, and as you can see, this is a pulse extender as well, because this powers it really quickly. Then these go ahead and power it when the other one goes off. Yeah, my least favorite thing, pulse extenders. Okay, here we go, guys. Just some things that you might want. This is a farm I built in Survival with Friends Season 1, actually. Kind of inefficient, but you can just stack these. Here we go. Let's build it right now for you guys. Actually, no. You guys have got. If you wanna check this out, I'm gonna do something tomorrow where I'm gonna, you know, remake everything, and I don't know. Basically, I'm gonna, you know, reset everything. Instead of being like Minecraft Part 8 or something, I'm gonna set it to be everything else again. Just, you know, set it to be something like, I don't know, Minecraft Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Survival Friends Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, Survival Friends Part 7, Season 1, Part and then moving on. But yeah, you guys can just build that later. Here's something that confuses most people, actually. The old piston extenders. They're actually not that hard to build. And sure, you might be thinking, hey, what do you mean? I get confused with these all the time. Don't get confused. First of all, I'm showing you how to build these. Second of all, why do you get confused with something so simple? This is it. You have to place the basic, you know, extenders and block. Put 2 here. The middle, you know, piston gets 4 ticks, and the other piston gets 2 ticks. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. And here we go to one of the more complicated ones, or most complicated ones. And the whole thing. And you know how I said it? If it has you know, if it has a hole in the middle, it's easy. Well, would you guess? This one has a hole in the middle. I've actually shown how to build this one so much times, so I don't even need to go around this anymore. I've shown my friend, I've built it on stream, I've built it on camera, I've built it off camera, I've built it on my single player worlds, I've built this on in every single world I possibly can. This is pretty much my favorite design of all. I've built this so much and so many times. You guys don't even know. I don't even know how much time to build this anymore. Okay, is this a storage style design? Again, I don't know who made this one. The farm I was telling you about, that one was made by me. The Piston Extender, that one's like 2012 Minecraft. Come on, guys. If there was a more efficient way, I don't know how to do it. Basically, you want to place all these hoppers flowing into every single one of these tests, not going down to every single one. Once you have this design, come on guys, you guys can do it. It's literally just redstone lamps next to a chest surrounded by wall. Then you want to place a bunch of wool blocks on top of this, like or behind the chest and the lamps. Just to make your life a lot easier, then what you want to do is place a block here. Put a comparator. But how am I going to power this block? Or this one? Sorry, this one. Easy. You just want to do this design. It feels like we're doing, what was it? This one right there, that one. Again, remember guys, if that's a hole in the middle, it's easy. You want to just go ahead and place that. Just a redstone dot in there. Redstone comparator there. And then, you know, redstone repeater right there. Then, you know, I'm actually just putting a bit of design work. You don't have to do this, guys. This is just designing. There we go. Then you just repeat the same thing. It's basically just repeat a module for your storage silo. Yeah, this is just storage silo, guys. Common storage silo, no for most redstone contraption makers. This is pretty common, and for people who have never done. Actually, just teaching my friend how to use this and do this and whatever. He's saying this is so difficult at the beginning. Yeah, when I really just explained it for him, he can build these now with no problem. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm the best redstone teacher in the world. No, actually, it was pretty bad. I was just telling him to copy this and do that. But yeah, it just shows that even with the worst instructions, this thing is super easy. I had a friend who told me he doesn't know anything about redstone, and yet by the end of the day I still managed to teach him how to use this. So yeah, and you guys can tell I'm not explaining this, instead I'm telling a story. That's for a reason, guys. No, yeah, I still have to do one for this one, which means I'm gonna have to, you know, no. On the block. Wait, what? Which block am I doing? Hold on, no, I'm done, no, never mind, no. I probably shouldn't have deleted that block. But yeah, I'm done, or that block. Okay guys, I'm breaking my whole redstone contraption here, but yeah. That's it, we're done. All of these have been, you know, filled up. This thing should work, then you just gotta, you know, place your input chest it. So, there. Boom, you're done. You guys thought that this was gonna be a hard design and everything? No, this thing is just super easy. Oh, wait, hold on. This thing is the easiest design ever. I don't get it. This thing is easy. You guys, anybody should be able to do it. I mean, look at that! It's not really working. Okay, you see hover field? No. Are things on this just? Nope. Look at that though. These things are working at it, I'll tell you. When this whole thing is getting filled, it'll tell you and show you by the redstone lamp. Heck, I feel like some of you can improve this by making the chest a bit farther out. And you know, you having to do a bit more redstone. And then, you know, put a redstone torch so it never shuts off, or a monostable, like I showed you guys in this video. Anyways, you might be wondering why I was just talking instead of doing the module for you guys. And doing the module instead of showing you how this works. This thing is basically just something repeated. This is basically it. This is all you have to do, and then just loop it around. That's why I was just, you know, talking about things instead of, you know, actually working on other things. So you can tell this thing is just gonna. This is it. This is all. You can see I'm rebuilding this thing. I'm rebuilding this thing. This thing isn't really that hard. This thing is super easy to build. No, do not build this on Pocket/Bedrock Edition. It will just go freaking out and you won't like it. Trust me, I really tried to build that for my friend's birthday. Don't worry. Yeah, this is basically it. This is just your storage silo. How smart it is. If this thing receives like a update, or sorry, not an update, if it receives an item, it'll flow here. Yet this redstone dust is stopping it from, you know, doing that. and just shining every single light here. And well, yeah, if this redstone dust gets powered, it means that more and more items are getting filled through instead of just one, making this redstone lamp turn on. Exactly what happened here, and you can see it's happening there. This redstone dust is getting mildly powered, making this turn on and give full signal. And then same thing is happening here at the bottom. Yeah, it's just using one comparator. It's gonna tell. Anyways, tell me if I should do more down in the comments, because I don't think anyone attended this live session. But I still did it anyway because it's fun. And thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone later. Goodbye.